Do it.
Chris.
Hey, Donovan. Where did you feel the impact of Darius Garland's return the most?
Selfishly, I'd have to bring the ball up. No, I mean, I'm serious, but I'm joking. But when you have a guy out there that can, as a team, when you obviously you have myself, you have Ev, you have Dre, right? Jaylen's been playing phenomenally. You have Zoe. When you have a guy that can also is on the scouting report as a scorer as well as a passer, and you have to respect that. So you look at the end of the game. I really put the end of the game in the beginning. Yeah, he scored and it did a lot of things, but for him, he was the initiator in our fourth quarter set. I screamed for Evan, and they got to make a decision. Do they switch? Do they stay with me? Like, there's so many other things going on. Then that allows him to make plays. Now we're swinging the ball, moving the ball around, and end up closing them out because, obviously they made a little comeback, whatever. But, when you have so many different threats out there, and you saw it work every play. Obviously I had to pass to Ev. He had to skip to DJ, had to skip to Dre. Zoe had to skip to me. But when you see the way we ended the game, it's not just myself or it's not just Ev. It's so many different guys on a night-to-night basis. And he was efficient. Turnovers or whatever, but he's trying to be aggressive, trying to make plays.
Totally understand that you guys are different. Indiana's very different from the spring as well, but this was the first time that you played them after what happened in the playoffs last year. When you play against that team, what kind of feelings does that evoke?
I mean, I think it's one of those things where, yeah, they beat us, so you want to beat them. Simple as that. They're different, but most of those, pretty much everybody that played was there last year except for Jay, right? Jay and Jeremiah, right? So obviously their record doesn't reflect the talent they have over there. I think they have a lot of guys that are really, really talented and can go, obviously. But I think when you play a team that knocks you out, you want to win, and we took care of business.
You smirked when I asked that question. Why?
I mean, I hate every team that's beat us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who doesn't, right? And if we had beaten them, I'm pretty sure they'd say the same thing, right? Like, you hate Boston because they knocked us out. You hate New York. I hate Dallas because they knocked us out. And it's not even the same team, right? You just natural. When you have a chance to play for a championship, you don't like the team that knocked you out. You're sitting home while they're on TV. So, I mean, it's natural. As a competitor, you want to win.
Thank you.
Spencer.
Don, obviously, in relation to Darius being out there, it seemed like Evan got off to really an aggressive start of the season. Just how much does Garland help Evan just kind of, blossom and get out there and sort of take on that role?
Well, like I said, it's easier when now you have to guard me, you have to guard DG, you have to guard Dre. So, like, where does the help come from? Right? It makes that decision making process a lot easier. When you're trying to develop, it's hard when, the guys that helped him continue to grow aren't fully out there, whether it's DG, Max, or whatever. So now you're seeing with that space, with that opportunity, obviously him and DG playing the two-man game, but also himself feeling like he can get downhill and create himself because he knows that they have to stay home on us, right? So I think that's what you're starting to see. And like I said last game, 11 free throws, continuing to get downhill. Even though it's only 13 shots, still 11 free throws. He's still downhill. And then also making the right plays. He's dominated the glass, did a lot, 4 block shots. Like, he was everywhere in the paint tonight, making it tough, and that's what we need.
And as much as Darius obviously provides some juice for you guys, getting Jaylen back is fine.
Man.
You spoke so only about him already a ton this season, but what kind of energy did he sort of bring you guys?
First game off a concussion, to have 14-8 and make some really smart decisions. And I know that's not funny, but like when I've had a few concussions, and even when you're back, you're still getting your legs under you or your mind kind of back into the competitive mode. But for him to go 6 or 7, make the right decisions, playing in the half row, getting on the boards, 14 points, like, that's a sign of him, his work, and he's a dog, man. He's I really don't have much else to say. Like, he's really impressive, and he still has a lot more room to grow, which I think is scary, to be honest. He's really talented.
Jackson.
With Darius back today, Kenny was able to run with a 3-guard lineup of you, Darius, and Lonzo. What did you see from that group out there?
Well, I mean, like I joked about before, it's especially when you have a team like this that wants to press. It's like there's going to be somebody open, right? There's going to be somebody that can initiate. We all have great IQ when it comes to the game and kind of putting guys in the spots. We all can shoot the ball, create attack. So I think that's one thing you saw. And just being able to push the pace once we get the rebound and go and making it tough. You have to kind of look around to figure out where everybody's at and then continuing to trust that each other's going to make the right play.
Okay, it's gonna wrap.
Oh,